Hey, how's it going and welcome to another video. Sorry if my voice sounds a little off. I'm recovering from a bit of the New Year's flu. It's 2020. Woo! So anyways, I recently finished watching an anime that seems to have gone under a lot of people's radars. I didn't see basically anything about this show while it was airing like a few months back. And that is of course, Oh Maidens in Your Savage Season. It was written by Mari Okada, who has been series composer on anime such as Black Rock Shooter, Black Butler, Toradora, and Darker Than Black. She's done a lot of stuff with black in the name, I don't know. My first exposure to the show was some out-of-context screenshots a friend was posting, and from what I saw, I expected it to be in a very similar vein to shows such as Setsukai Yakuin Domo or Shimonetta, shout out to Medi, but I expected a show full of dirty humor, and that would kinda be it. Just a bunch of high school girls making jokes about dicks. But what surprised me is how it actually turned into an engaging drama about the lives of these girls, and dealing with all the hardships that come with being a teenager. Love, friendship, sexuality, dating, growing up, and some even more mature themes I'm surprised the show touched upon. This video won't contain any spoilers from the events of the show, since I definitely encourage you to go in not knowing what happens. So definitely check it out if it interests you. Oh Maidens revolves around the cast of 5 girls in a literary club who talk about, what else? Sex. There's the main character Kazusa, who has a crush on the male main character Izumi. There's the solemn Nina, who seems to be the most actively interested in sex. The energetic Momoko. And the shy Rika. And then there's my personal favorite character, the wonderful Hongo-chan. Each of the girls has their own personal story and journey through their so-called savage season, and I'd say one of the show's best qualities is how easy it is to relate to the characters' struggles. We've all either been through or currently are going through the strenuous time that is puberty in your teenage years, worrying about how attractive you are, attraction to others, curiosity about sex, love, and the realization that you're not a kid anymore. It's all covered throughout the show in some way or another. It's also all handled in a way that feels very mature. Although it's an anime and obviously things are exaggerated for the sake of entertainment, they're all realistic issues that feel like they're being dealt with in a realistic way. Watching the characters' personal and love lives develop throughout it is what really kept me coming back. It's like a soap opera. Each episode leaves you wondering, oh man, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna get together? Is somebody gonna fuck? I became personally invested in seeing how it would all play out, including the romance, which I'm rarely ever into. I've never cared much for romance anime. Tends to be like 26 episodes of cock teasing and then they get together or whatever. But Oh Maidens managed to catch me despite my general dislike of the genre. The main romance revolves around Kazusa and Izumi, but it's not just the main two, as several other characters meet people, become attracted to them, and ultimately a love triangle begins within the club. And maybe even something like a love square, as one of the girls begins to realize she probably isn't even into men. It's a tangled web of friendship turning into love, and the effect that this has on the girls' other relationships. My favorite character is of course Hongo, the little gremlin creature who makes some of the best faces. She's snarky, funny, and does ERP online. That stands for erotic roleplay. Ultimately, when that's no longer enough to satisfy her curiosity, she asks her sexting partner to meet up IRL, and let's just say it's somebody she knows in real life. Without saying who this person actually is, the rest of her arc revolves around her continuing attraction to this person, the taboo surrounding who it is, and how she ultimately deals with her frustrations about her own curiosity. There's also Nina, who I would argue is the most complex character of the show, who has some very dark stuff going on as she tries to understand the difference between love and sex, and how her past experiences have affected her current mindset. It's a great cast all in all, and it was such a joy spending those 12 episodes with them, watching them grow, learn about life, and at least try to find some of the answers they were looking for. I definitely recommend it if you like coming-of-age stories, romance, especially involving love triangles, and I feel like most people that have, at least entered high school and up can get something out of it. It's a really enjoyable little show and one I suggest you check out. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.